Ever felt trapped in a situation you knew was bad for you, but just couldn't leave? It might not just be you. Manipulators, especially those with dark triad traits like narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy, are masters at exploiting the shortcuts your brain naturally takes. These cognitive biases, which evolved to help us make quick decisions, become weapons in their hands, whether in a toxic relationship or even a cult. Let's break down 4 of the most common ones. First up is the sunk cost fallacy. This is the feeling that you can't quit because you've already invested so much time, emotion, or money. A narcissist might shower you with affection and gifts early on, a tactic called love bombing. When their abusive side emerges, you might think, I've already put so much into this, I can't just walk away now. In cults, leaders demand increasing donations and commitments, making members feel like leaving would mean wasting years of their life and devotion. Next, there's confirmation bias. Our brains love to be right, so we actively search for information that confirms what we already believe and ignore anything that contradicts it. A psychopath might gaslight you, saying you're just too sensitive. Then, they'll point out every little thing that proves it, while you dismiss all the glaring red flags. You cling to the rare good moments as proof that things aren't so bad, reinforcing their narrative. Then we have the anchoring bias. The very first piece of information we receive heavily influences our later decisions. Narcissists often create an impossibly perfect image of themselves at the beginning. This grand, idealized version becomes your anchor. When they start to devalue you, it doesn't seem as bad compared to that initial high. You're anchored to the memory of who they first pretended to be, hoping that person will return. Finally, and perhaps the most insidious, is trauma bonding. This is a powerful emotional attachment formed through a cycle of abuse followed by intermittent kindness. It's a roller coaster of cruelty and affection. This hot and cold treatment creates a bond that can feel as addictive and hard to break as any substance. Because each moment of kindness triggers a dopamine rush, reinforcing your dependency. These biases rarely work in isolation. A manipulator will anchor you with high expectations, build up your sunk costs, feed your confirmation bias with selective information, and then seal the deal with a trauma bond. Understanding how these mental traps work is the first step to breaking free. Always question your investments, seek outside perspectives, and recognize that intermittent kindness isn't love, it's a control tactic. Thanks for watching, and remember to take care of your mind. Follow for more insights.